Hello everyone, and welcome back to an update of our Sword Art Online VR project. For those who don't know, me and a friend decided to pick back up an old Sword Art Online project we made that has been gathering dust for quite a while. But we are currently working on creating a VR game out of it. We're trying to keep it as close to the anime as possible, and of course make it fun for people to play. After the previous video, we realized that our project was running on a pretty outdated version of Unity. So before continuing, we updated it to a newer version. We were sure that after the update, our project would be filled with errors. Although, after opening it up, it looked like it was oh god. So, yeah. Step 1 for us would be to get this project working again. And after a long day of frustration, errors, and some crying sessions, we were finally able to get it up and running again. We are also rewatching and researching a lot of what happened in the anime, and trying to replicate it in our game, so we can give the player an experience that is as close to the anime as possible. In the previous video, I showed a sneak peek of a beginning sequence we are making, where you start off in Kirito's room. When recreating his room, we looked at multiple examples to really get all the details. And I'm not trying to hate, but Kirito, your room is probably the most boring one I've ever seen. Like, at least have some decoration on the wall. The only interesting thing in here is probably the stream you have open. But yes, now it was time to actually make his room. So I opened up Blender and I got to work. Yeah, it's pretty good. And when we put it in Unity, we were pretty happy with how it looked. After adding some post-processing, some dust particles, and moonlight, it looked even better. And now that the room was done, we could start making the full intro loop, where we made a small list of the full sequence that is shown in the anime. The only difference from the first episode is when Kirito is at the character creation screen, where he presses yes on using his beta character. But later on in the anime, we get a different point of view from someone who doesn't have a beta character and is sent to a different room. So we wanted to add that as well, where you are sent to a different place depending on your answer. Beside that, all of the intro sequence parts are made with animations and particle systems, where we call them step by step to make the full intro. And finally, it wouldn't be a real Nervegear if you didn't have to say Link Start for it to actually activate. So we added a voice recognizer that will listen to your main microphone, and if you say the magic words, the startup will begin. We also added some different variations, so if you want to go full out weep, you can also say something like Linku Starto. The next bit will be a small showcase of what we have now, so I hope you enjoy. Link Start. And that is pretty much everything we've done with the intro sequence. Right now, we are working on making the interaction menu work again, and doing some VFX stuff. So if you want to see more of that, make sure you stick around. And with that all being said, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.